Hey guys, so 2 years ago I had £19.32 in my account. I will show you the proof of that. It was October 2023. 2 years later, it's now December 2025, so just over 2 years. I'm staying in Dubai, right, in this baller apartment, and I've just had dinner with a $40 million entrepreneur, right? Somebody that I've looked up to ever since the start. Okay, somebody that I've always kind of aspired to meet one day. Someone who's been a personal client, is now a personal friend of mine. I've literally just gotten back from having dinner with him at a restaurant where the minimum spend was 300 quid, right? Now, I know that sounds really obnoxious to say, but it's just really weird to think how fast my life has changed, okay? And I want to record this for those of you that are trying to change your life as well, because I started off working in retail, okay? I started off with nothing. I had no leverage, no skills, no network, no nothing at all. And now I can do stuff like this. I can come to Dubai, not have to worry about the money all the time, ask for any time off. And I've got millionaire friends and I've just had dinner with one of them, right? And I just want to run you through basically how I did it and how you can do it too. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, start this specific model. If you want to know the model that I did, it was appointment setting, right? That's how I did it. And obviously I do help people start it, but I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, get into appointment setting, you're going to change your life, because that's not really true, okay? Appointment setting can help you do it, but that's not what got me here. It was the character that I built in the process. Appointment setting was the vehicle, right? But the driver had to drive the vehicle to the destination. It doesn't matter about the vehicle. It doesn't matter if I picked dropshipping or starting an agency or Amazon FBA. It was about who I was in the process, right? And who I became. Now, this is what I need you guys to understand to be able to do these things, because this guy that I had dinner with, again, he's worth like 40 million. The conversation we had was really like quite bizarre. Like, we were talking about stuff like, for example, he was showing me the watch that he'd bought. And he was like, yeah, I bought this when I had my first £1 million in cash. And I was like, nice. So that's pretty cool. And showed me it, and I was holding this golden Rolex, which is like 30 or 40 grand. And I was like, that's a pretty nice watch. And he was going, yeah, well, when I made my first like 8-9 million, I was flying, economy until I decided to fly private. I didn't fly business until I'd made my first like 8 or 9 million. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, these are just normal conversations we were having, right? And it's just so refreshing to be able to actually see there's different levels to the game, guys, right? Back in the UK, back in like these towns where nothing's really going on, like, it's so common for these conversations to be, oh, mate, did you see his goal last night? Did you watch the game last night? Oh my God, did you see? I don't care, right? I need to be around people that are speaking about what I've just told you there, okay? And the way I did it, yes, I started appointment setting, but I became the kind of person that could do these things. And what I mean by that is I stopped making excuses, right? And it's so cliche, but I did stop making excuses, took full accountability of my life, right? I stopped buying stupid crap. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I stopped hanging around with losers, right? And what I mean by that is people that just want to piss their life up the walls. I stopped hanging around with people that didn't support me, right? I had to cut people out. I had to end relationships. I had to sacrifice a lot. Okay, and it was the willingness to do those things that brought me to where I am right now, which honestly, I'm living the life that I love and I've always dreamed of. And I've just been able to do something like that, which I've always dreamed of being able to do. And it took me about 2 years to do it, right? You need to become somebody that is worthy of these things. And you don't need to be a millionaire to do it either. I'm not a millionaire and I'm hanging around with millionaires. And I'm able to do that because of my character and who I am and this person that I've built. So for those of you that are trying to achieve these great things, focus on who you are and who you are becoming, okay? Look at how you are right now and what you are doing that you know is wrong. Write it all down, everything about your life, all your habits, the people you're hanging around with, the money you make, the job you're working, the way you think, your paradigm, your beliefs. Write it down and challenge every single one of them. Just think to yourself, how can I make this more like how millionaires think? And you don't have to be around a millionaire to understand how they think. You all know how they think, right? And if you don't, just go and watch some YouTube videos, some interviews of how they think and how they act and how the clothes they wear, the food they eat, their daily routine, the times they go to bed, the times they wake up, their gym routine, like everything. I've just studied it like a science and became that kind of guy. And now I'm making ridiculous money that I never thought I could have ever made. And I'm also hanging around with multi millionaires. it's really, I don't even really know what the specific kind of area or direction I'm trying to go with this video. I just want to record it for those of you that are struggling and you're thinking, how can I change my life? How can I get to this level that I've been trying to get to for so long? You need to change yourself. You need to be willing to put in the work and sacrifice. And stop thinking about how you're going to do it and what model you're going to pick. That doesn't matter. What matters is who you are. And I wouldn't be able to do it without that. Okay, just going to quickly check the camera. Okay, we're all good. I'm going to show you the apartment that I'm in, right? It's a little bit messy, so you're going to have to bear with me, or I can just not show you the mess. I think I'll just do it like that. Yeah, this might not be the best lighting, but this is the apartment that I'm staying in. All right, pretty baller. I'm very proud of myself being able to do this, because God knows there was a time in my life when I could never even dream of staying in somewhere like this, okay? And let me just kind of round off this video with this point. It's not about the model you pick. It's not about the vehicle. It's about the driver and who you are. That's how you do it, okay? Because I'm not a millionaire yet. And I will be one day. But I can hang around with millionaires because of who I am. So yeah, guys, just do what you know you should be doing. That's the only thing I need to tell you. Just do what you know you should be doing, because you already know what it is. And just stop being a dick. Okay? Stop doing stupid shit, because I know you're doing stupid shit. Now, if you are open to getting into appointment setting, if I've sold you on the idea, again, don't think it's appointment setting that's going to change your life. It's your character as well. But if you want to get into appointment setting, because it's easily the best beginner-friendly model to start if you are a complete beginner, I help appointment setters get into high-ticket AI-proof roles, right? And make like 3K to 5K a month on their phone pretty damn quickly. It's one of the only models where you can do that within a couple of months. So if you want to learn how to do that, there's going to be a link down below in the description running you through how I can help. Full transparency is designed to get you to book at a call so I can sell you something. So if you don't want to be sold to, don't click it. But if you're serious about making this work, right, and you want to get into setting and I've sold you on the idea, book on that call and I'll run you through exactly how I can help you.